Fonda's fake Vietnam apology goes wrong as Patriots slap her with nasty surprise. Jane Fonda attempted to explain her treasonous behavior during the Vietnam War while making an appearance this week at the Television Critics Association's summer press tour. Fonda's weak box office performance is taking its toll, so she decided to pander to conservatives with this fake apology. It went horribly wrong, as she admitted, "I am proud I went to Vietnam when I did." Well, the 80-year-old actress tried to explain, but Patriots slapped her with a nasty surprise. Jane Fonda is working on a sequel to 9 to 5, and if her latest box office performances are any indication of how this new film will do, the producers might want to replace Fonda with someone else. She's also promoting a new documentary about her life. In recent years, conservatives and those identifying as supporters of President Donald Trump have successfully boycotted many Hollywood movies and TV shows, and it's starting to take its toll. Of course, veterans and active duty military personnel and their families especially have a personal beef with the leftist Hollywood star, over her alliance with the Viet Cong during the Vietnam War. She went to Hanoi in 1972 to tour villages, cities, and infrastructure. A series of photos of her sitting at a NVA anti-aircraft battery earned her the nickname Hanoi Jane and the undying spite of Vietnam veterans everywhere. There were also rumors that she turned over secret messages from pals to their captors. This is not true, but still, her father, Henry Fonda, was probably more than a little disappointed in her. Fonda went as far as to transmit radio broadcasts which American troops could hear. During one broadcast she said, "I don't think that the people of Vietnam are about to compromise in any way, shape or form about the freedom and independence of their country, and I think Richard Nixon would do well to read Vietnamese history, particularly their poetry, and particularly the poetry written by communist dictator Ho Chi Minh." So now she wants forgiveness. Breitbart reported, Oscar-winning actress Jane Fonda reflected on being labeled an anti-American traitor during an appearance this week at Television Critics Association's summer press tour. "Prior to me becoming an anti-war activist, I had lived a meaningless life," Jane Fonda said. "So when I decided to throw in my head and with the anti-war movement everything changed. I am proud I went to Vietnam when I did. I am so sorry that I was thoughtless enough to sit down on that gun at that time and the message that sends to the guys who are there and their families," she said, adding, "It's just horrible for me to think of that. Sometimes I think, oh, I wish I could do it over because there are things I would say differently now." Well, American patriots were quick to reject what appears to be Fonda pandering to flyover country. In fact, the radical leftist Fonda can't stand those who voted for Donald Trump. NRA-TV posted a short video of the anti-American actress, tweeting, "Jane Fonda calling for American soldiers, American pals, men defending your freedoms, calling for their executions while we were at war." Twitter user Marty Councilbaum tweeted, "Jane Fonda should not be remaking the movie number 9 to 5. She should be serving 5-9 in a California state prison. Hanoi Jane is a traitor to the USA and she should not be praised by anyone including the #libtard community." Daniel Geyer let Hanoi Jane have it, tweeting, "When will she apologize for all the other acts of betrayal you have done towards the soldiers, sailors, Marines and airmen who valiantly served in Vietnam? She has done it before and always takes it back. Why she is saying she is sorry again is beyond me, other than the fact maybe people are not going to see her movies," posted Carol on Twitter. Should Vietnam veterans and Americans forgive Jane Fonda? I think some actions go too far. If Fonda would have changed her politics and stopped making excuses, that would be one thing, but she still has no idea how horrendous her treasonous actions were, and I don't buy she really cares that much except how it affects her latest projects. I also think some things are unforgivable. I put Jane Fonda's activities with the Viet Cong, the radio broadcasts, and how she spread hatred for Vietnam soldiers in that category.